seed. So good for your life, pine needles.
Dang, all right, here we are. Welcome back, my happy quilters. I am so thrilled to be here today. I don't know if any of you follow our Facebook page, but Monday was my last chemo treatment.
Ding, ding.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm hoping to be released in February to the every 3 months things. It's been a long 9 months, but I made it. My hair is beginning to grow.
It's adorable.
For those of you who knew me before, I had quite long hair, didn't I?
You did. It was significant.
So this has been a big change for me. So I do want to thank everybody, though, through the 2024 and the beginning of 2025 journey, the cancer journey, all the prayers and thoughts and emails and cards and all of the things that you've sent my way. It truly, truly warms my heart. I could not be in a better community than this community of quilters. Thank you so very much. I can't even express how much that meant to me and how much that helped the healing process. And to all of those out there that are suffering from cancer, you have my heart and our prayers here too as well. So it was an experience. But let's move on to fun quilty stuff, shall we? So it's winter out there today.
It sure is, Marcia.
I think it was 0 degrees or -1 when we left home this morning. I don't know what the temperature is now. So very appropriate for some unbelievably funny jokes.
Okay.
I
get it.
Okay.
I get it.
Took me a while. Unbelievably funny winter jokes. Okay, who is Frosty's favorite ant? Frosty the snowman.
Who is Frosty's the favorite ant?
Antarctica.
Oh. I'm going to have to remember to tell Todd that. Actually, he watches our show, so he'll probably watch that this evening.
So what do elves eat for lunch at the North Pole?
What do elves eat for lunch? I don't know, Marcia. What?
Cold cuts and chili.
Oh! That is a very good one. Cold cuts and chili. I love it.
I know.
Okay, we have new fabric.
This is not winter.
Not winter. But before we get started, Marcia, in case any of you are interested in anything we're showing today, we want you to relax and watch the show. But we have links in the comments. And also we have grouped everything together on our webpage, pnqs.net, under Wednesday Live. So you can find all the good things we're talking about today because we don't want you to miss out. And we give away, I'm showing the wrong thing.
Oh.
It's been 3 weeks because, we had Christmas
and you had Mason in here. And hey, thanks for being so nice to Mason, everybody. We had wonderful comments about Mason. I'm kind of worried about one of us losing our job.
Right. Well, Mason,
we'll see.
We've been at it longer. But if you would like, comment, and share in our feed, we give away 3 certificates every week, 2 randomly to those who are making comments. If you're watching this later, no worries. Continue to comment because we draw Friday night. They are in our Saturday emails, the winners. You get a $10 certificate, and one will go to our trivia winner. So stay tuned to the end. Yes. All right. That's all the admin stuff. Let's get into the fun fabric because it's
I'll let you do this. My fingers don't work so good yet.
So this is a transitional fabric, I'm going to say, from winter to spring. It's not really spring, not really fall. It's just really gorgeous.
It really is. It's called Melrose, and it's from Studio M from Moda, the folks at Moda. And it is lovely.
And I'm still on packaging. Okay. Oh, looks like there's a panel in this collection.
I didn't know
Marsha.
that.
Me neither.
Why don't you grab that?
All right. I got it.
Well, I think it's a
thing.
Whatever. But we'll open it up. We'll open up the surprise later. All right, Carly, can I come down here and let's take a quick peek at these? I don't know if I can do as good as Mason, but look at this. Is isn't this fun? It's not a really large print. It will read in anything, I just love this one. Be a nice border print too. And here is a background. Mm-hmm. And here's another one. This is neat.
It's got really pretty taupey gray color, so nice crossover color.
A little bit modern.
Yes.
There's an X.
Or a little retro.
Well, exactly. This
I was going to say, is it like Melrose Place from the
Back
80s?
in kitchen, kitchens were. Well, look at this. It is a little retro.
Polka dots. Oh, and those flowers are sweet, Marcia, with a little hint of cinnamon.
Right. Kind of a brownish color. Not really, though. This is a very nice color palette with the browns. This really isn't orange. Well, yes, it is. It's kind of a melon color, isn't it? But deeper colors, burnt orange over here. Navy, gray,
Teal.
teal. These are orangey peachies. There's a lot of them. That's pretty.
That is a pretty
And then we
rainbow.
come into these beautiful blues.
Those are my favorite shades of blue.
I
Teal,
like this
gray,
this
whatever you
dot.
want to call it.
Whatever
sage.
this gradated dot is. I don't know if you all can see that or not, but here, it's really
Yep.
pretty cool. And here's this matching piece, a little darker shades over here. Oh my goodness, these are so pretty. And then the teal with the navy, the gradated dots.
Right.
And then we're going to come down here to some couple navy
think it-
pieces. These are fun.
They are fun.
And even if you cut them up for small things, I mean, it's
I
not
think I
gonna-
had a skirt in the 80s that had a print like that.
Did you?
One of those swing A-line swirly skirts.
And there's a couple of neutrals, and then let's see what you've got there.
Let's go big. Let me unfold. And maybe it's not really
It's kind of a crazy patchwork thing.
right. I guess it's not really a panel, but it's a fun all-over accent piece.
Right. Be fun on the back of a quilt, too.
So we have pre-cuts, and then I want to highlight a sample that we have as well.
Oh, yes.
So we have jelly rolls, which are gorgeous, and we have charm packs.
Charm packs. The pack of gum that you need just a little bit of everything. 2.5-inch squares.
And of course the 10-inch layer cake, which is lovely. And Lois is busy sewing something up with a layer cake pattern paper.
She is.
It's not from this fabric though.
No,
but-
it isn't. It's from a new fabric that's coming.
Right. Off topic we are, but let me show. We have a
This is new. Hot off the press almost.
right. We have a preview because the patterns are still at the printer, so it's you guys get to see it first. Look at this,
Right.
Marcia. Let's spread
This is a
out.
new table runner. This is made out of the Melrose. We'll be having kits of this. This is Doug's sample, Doug Lako's sample. And this is a new pattern he's drafting. Do you remember what it's called?
I don't. But
I can't remember, but we'll be having this. Isn't this cute?
when we get the pattern and the kit, we'll highlight this again on our show.
Right,
I
and I
think.
think we're also making a kit out of Kansas truffles as well.
Oh, beautiful!
but
but this
isn't
is
this
a
pretty?
nice size table
And it's
runner.
made out of these Melrose fabrics that we
And
just did.
the highlight of this pattern, keep this in mind, mark it in your calendars, is the feature fabric option here. Is that it features a feature fabric and then some accent
It
pieces.
features this one. But you could use any of the other colors for your
Right.
feature fabric in there too. So fun, 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 fun.
Okay, so that's
We'll be making
coming-
ours just like that though.
It will be coming soon to us.
Absolutely. Okay, we have some fun little things, we haven't had baby flannel in the store for a while.
I know, because there've not been anything really adorable. I didn't think. Okay, this is squishable. So we have a pink color palette.
And we have a blue color palette. We're not going to take these apart because we made actually quilts out of these.
We did.
Now these are 8 fat quarters in kind of the girl colors, or I hate to date us like that.
so we
but-
have pinks and yellows and blues and yellows.
That's right.
Let's go that way.
But 8 fat quarters makes this yummy little baby quilt. So easy, and the pattern doesn't come with it, but the pattern is right here, and it's called Crazy Eights. It's just a tiny little pattern, but it makes this quilt quick and easy. All you need is, the backing and the
The batting.
batting, and stitch it
I
up.
want to show
The blue
the
one.
blue one. But both of these are so sweet, and these are things that you can make up and have in your cupboard.
Because you never know when you need a baby shower gift. Isn't this cute?
It's
And
adorable.
again, the same pattern. It's made just with this one pack of 8, or any pack that you might have. But these are yummy flannels, and
Yes. Yeah,
think they're-
hold on a
I think
second. I was
these are
going to look
Riley
and see. Yeah, so eight yards or 8 fat quarters.
8
but
fat quarters.
I was thinking it maybe had a larger size because you could always
Well, you could do 2.
you could do 2, so you have a bigger like toddler bed size or lap quilt size.
But for newborn tiny baby or the little blanket that they take along all the time,
Right, this is perfect.
it is.
But also great size for lap quilt. So I'm loving this because it's so snuggly.
They are fun.
All right, so those are new.
And what a wonderful time for flannels.
I know, because it's been a little below zero.
I know.
Little below.
I know.
Little below.
Burlows.
Okay, anyway.
Out
Okay.
there. Okay, the
You
next thing
started
is
it.
some fun notions. We have the Famori. We love this. Okay, no.
So-
I do still love my offal cutter too, but go ahead.
Okay, so I was reflecting, Marcia, because I really hit it hard in New Year's because we were closed for 3 days, and I got all my sewing stuff, and I thought, I need replacement blades because it's a new year, and you should replace your blades more than once a year. But the Famori cutter, what makes it unique is that it has ball bearing in it. So those of you, or even me, who doesn't have wrist or arm issues, it assists in the rolling of the cutter across. So you don't have to press so hard. Your cutting mat's going to last longer because you're not pressing your blade into that mat. It is a favorite cutter here of ours. And what's nice is it's a right or left handed cutter in one package. So you don't have to go shopping for that left-handed cutter. You can have either in your life. But whatever cutter you love, make sure you invest in some new blades this January.
Oh, how many times? Well, first of all, Susie says this cuts like butter.
It does.
She loves this cuts. It's like butter. But, every time, just about every darn time I change my blades, and, I have the quilt store. I should have
blades.
And I should know to change them, but every time I change them, it's like, oh, why didn't I do this 3 hours ago?
Right.
And
although we're not featuring cutting mats today, a sharp blade makes your mat last longer. And even if you've replaced your blade and you're still sawing through your fabric, it's time for a new mat.
Right. Or if you have to just really, push hard.
Right. So a favorite of ours here. All right. And then I grabbed 2 things that Marcia and I are going to be talking about a sew along we're doing. Mm-hmm. And I grabbed these from our wall because the mini clips are one of my favorite things to join my seams. I'm not a pinner.
Nope, I'm not either.
Because when I put the pin in, it likes to distort, and it honestly just takes too long. And I very rarely actually pin anything, but when I want to have that match, the mini clips are my favorite because they're just a tiny little nose, and you can clip it, and you can use them to group your pieces together for later. But the Wonder Clip mini clips are some of my favorite accessories in my sewing room.
This little box has several different colors in. These are also good for when you're making like the Biani purses or wallets when you're putting on the binding.
Yep.
These work. I like the smaller ones for that too. If it's not too bulky.
Right.
But I like all the sizes of them too.
Well, I have all the sizes, but we're going to be talking
Yes.
about a sew along.
and
That's
we're
a little on the bitty side.
we're going to talk about it here in a minute.
Yeah. Okay, so in that thought, if you are a pinner, and when I do choose to pin, these clover pins, these are patchwork pins, fine, and they have a strong but tiny shaft, so you can just pin through those layers nice and easy without shifting your fabric, because that's really important when you pin. You don't want your seam shifting out of whack. So a nice sharp pin, if you've had your pins for 40 or 50 years, they maybe belong in the vintage tomato and you need some new ones. But we have a nice selection of these, but these little yellow, they're yellow and blue, are some of my favorites.
Okay.
So those are my favorites.
So before we get into the club, we've got some new things because it's January. We've got lots of new things.
We do.
And for those of you that are signed up for VIP, we're going to go through a lot of the classes at VIP on
Right,
Saturday.
so
too. But
what do you want me to start with?
I want to talk about the new Charming Club.
Isn't this pouch charming?
It is. So
Okay.
this is the new, where's our sample?
I don't know.
Oh, Carly, can you go get our sample? They should have had it. It was on the long arm. Anyways, this is by me and my sister. It's called Simply, I think it's called Simply Charming Club. And every month, we bought into this, of course, because
We had to.
we had to, because they're so darn cute. But you get a free pattern. So the pattern comes free. And every month we are going to be packaging it with a new Moda charm pack, which this time is Rosemary's Cottage. And then you'll have some background fabric. And you'll also have your binding fabric. You won't have your backing. And then you'll get a color pattern. And this month it's called Popcorn.
I'm wondering it's not sitting over on our cart over there. No.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Anyways, we're going to, well, hopefully we'll bring this in here. Otherwise, we'll bring it next week and show you. But we made this popcorn quilt. And then every time you're going to get one of these fun little mesh bags, too.
Right? And that
So
just
only
makes
here at
life
Pine
happy.
Needles Quilts and Sew. This is our curation of this club. You might see it some other places. Now this month the kit is $34.99 and it makes a pretty good size, 34.5 by 42.5 inches. And they'll be priced differently because they're different sizes. It takes a little bit different amount of fabric every time, but you're going to want to do these. These are fun, just fun little easy projects to make. And hopefully she can bring that in here and show it to us.
Right.
But let's talk about the quilts along because
I know it's been a long time, Marcia,
this
since we had
has been a
quilt
project
long.
we've been talking about since pre-cancer.
I know.
And I think we haven't had the fabrics that long, but we've been talking about this for a long time that we're going to do this. So it's going to be a quilt along that we're doing right here
On YouTube, actually.
on actually YouTube. We'll talk about it here,
Yes.
but it will be on YouTube that you can follow along and quilt with us. So this is a Lori Holt quilt along. It's the one that you made.
No, I can't find it anywhere.
Okay, see
Well,
if the long armors know where it's at.
There's no one over there, but I looked on a long arm.
Well,
Well,
we'll move
we'll have
on.
to do that. We'll have to do that.
Okay, Marcia, aren't these yummy?
They are yummy.
And they're Riley Blake fabrics, and they get this.
They're
as-
Lori Holt by B and
what
Mike.
did I say?
Riley Blake. That is true.
Well, it's Riley Blake is the fabric printer. Lori Holt is the
Holt
designer.
by B and My Bonnet is this. These are her fabrics. So we have fat quarter packs of backgrounds and colors for you that we're going to be using, and we have these two packs. So if you choose to, we have this is curated. These are actually curated by Lori Holt herself. And if you buy these, it's $99, and they get a free little Lori Holt block board.
And these colors might vary, but they'll all be this size.
Exactly. So we're doing a 6-inch block quilt along.
I know. So little
So
pieces.
a little smaller one. However, can I let it go a little bit? We're going to be
Sure.
making them, if you choose to, into a finishing kit into a 12-inch block. So that the 6-inch block would be the center.
So it will grow.
So you can. There's tons of options with this. Joy and I will be doing it. You won't find it anyplace else but here. And then we're also using patterns out of this block tool book, which can I show it really quick
You
here?
can, because it really is the best book out there. We love this book.
We've shown this before. Carly, can we come down here? Okay. So this is the book, and we're going to be making blocks out of here. So 12 blocks. I think we're doing 4 blocks a time every video. But what I love about this book is it has all the blocks in here that you can choose. Joy has been choosing the blocks, but also let's just grab this bow tie block. So here you can see, you can't really see, but it makes it in several different sizes. It shows you how the blocks go together. It tells you what to cut. It shows you diagrams how to sew, and then it kind of shows how they go together. So all of this, here's broken dishes. You can see how it's done in monochromatic with scrappy. It shows you here what you need to cut. So we can do in 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12-inch blocks. And over here, it depends on what the size of the original one is. 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15-inch blocks. So for all of these blocks in here, and I have a demo that I'm going to show you where we made something out of each size of the blocks, and so you can see what the difference is. But you have all of these blocks. You could make so many quilts out of here, and it gives you these ideas. This is one of the best books out there.
You know, and the thing is there's not really how to assemble how to actually sew. So a little sewing is
Right.
A little sewing experience is a thing. Maybe we should go back up high, Carly.
Okay,
But
we're going to talk about the sewing experience too. We're going to do on the YouTube videos, we're going to do a little demo
Right.
and we're going to show you how to put these together. But this would be a requirement also for you to have. You can use your own things from home, or you can go along with us with the Lori Holt fabrics. It's a great deal for you, but it's going to be a lot of fun. This is starting February 26th, so about a little over a month away.
Yes.
And we'll be announcing the first YouTube video on the February 26th Marcia and Joy show right here.
right.
Hopefully we're both here.
I plan on being here. I plan on you being here.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. All right. New class with Kendrick, beginner paper piecing. Again, a lot of you have asked for some of these classes. So this is a smaller project. It's going to be great. It's doable. If you've always wondered about the Judy Niemeyer paper piecing, Quiltworks, this is a Quiltworks pattern. This is their fabrics, and Kendra will be taking you step by step through the paper piecing process, and you're going to be making this fun little wall hanging for spring, summer, or tabletopper, or whatever you want to use it for. So that is coming up here, and I think we have all the links to the classes. Carly, can you show them where they can go to find the products and the links? Do you have that up?
Otherwise, we'll put it in the comments.
Okay. Well, there. She did it. She got
right.
it. That's it. So it's on the Wednesday page. You can see Wednesday live goodies on there. So
Yes.
thank
Well,
you.
look at I was blonde.
Thank you,
Maybe
Carly.
you had long hair.
And I did have long hair, didn't I?
Okay.
A lot of quotes, a lot of questions.
Okay, we'll get to those in a minute.
Yes.
Let's finish this. Okay, so you're talking about the new classes. You want to check out our website because we have put a ton of new classes through
Yes.
April on there. So we've got lots of great things. Do we have any more classes we need to talk
I
about?
did not
Probably
bring
not.
any in,
We're-
no.
We'll be talking about those. For a while ago, pre-cancer, we were talking about Tale of Two Quilts.
We were.
And we did a lot of Kay England's quilts, and we never did quite finish them. So we're going to kind of keep going on for today anyways. This beautiful quilt that we have behind us
Yes.
is called Star of Hope, and it is made with the beautiful Shoreline fabric by Camille Rascalli from Moda. So the blues, the beautiful, beautiful lakeside blues, greens, creams. So this is the kit that we have.
I'm crinkling, sorry.
And it's all made out of a jelly roll. All of these pieces are made out of a jelly roll. And then you need some sashing and
some border fabrics.
a little border fabric, yeah.
And this we have, the pattern came out of here. We pulled it out to show you.
Oh, okay.
But
But it comes with the pattern.
it does, yes.
Or you can buy the pattern separately. So it's all made out of a jelly roll. And it is a pretty amazing pattern. And Kay England is coming. And that is almost half full already. Did you see?
I saw that. And so I was hoping you were gonna say, and Kay is joining us, and she's gonna be introducing her pattern Odette in our shop.
Yep, that's in April. So if you want to get signed up for that retreat, it's half full already.
And I actually have had a few phone calls. You will bring your own machine to this class.
Yes.
So that is the most frequently asked question, because we have quite a few classes, events this year that are
You'll have to read carefully.
Right. So, but you did this.
It's 3 days.
I know. 3 days of fun with Kay. I
It is.
can't stand it.
And you can stay over at the hotel if you're coming in from a ways. It's just a walkable distance, right?
Even
in
if
our
you
parking
live
lot.
in Rochester, you could stay over there.
We've done that before.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun. But she will make you laugh until you cry.
Okay, I'm going to give it a
So
tug.
take a good look at this one, and then here is, actually this is not the cover quilt. This is one that Susie made. Oh my goodness. Years ago.
More than 10 years, because
I think so. These were Quilts for a Cause, I think,
Yeah.
or Quilts for a Cure. This was also a Moda line by Howard Marcus.
Yeah,
think.
so not Moda, but Marcus.
I think it was a Moda
It
fabric.
was
though.
Moda. Yeah,
But
it was Moda.
Howard Marcus fabric.
Oh, got
Yes,
it.
so that's hers. And again, it's all made with a jelly roll, and she did a little bit more scrappy.
Oh, I like the scrappy
I
border.
do,
That's
too.
nice.
So Tale of Two Quilts. Isn't it fun to see? I just love to see the same quilt made 2 different ways. All right. Snowman puzzle.
Okay.
This is the cutest
I
darn
have
thing.
gone down the rabbit hole. I probably should only have business doing 500-piece puzzles, Marcia, because those 1,000-piece ones cut into my sewing time a little bit.
Oh, it's so cute, though.
Yes, and so this is, since we're on the Lori
This is Lori Holt theme.
I know. So since we're on the Lori Holt theme, I thought we needed to bring that in. We have a few of these left. I think this would be a great thing for you to do on these colder
winter
days. And I just love the quilt.
It's
here.
so quilter.
Yep, it's so quilter.
It really is. That's a different kind of putting together a quilt, piecing a quilt.
Yes, it is.
Piecing
But
it.
it's kind of the same idea. You got to look for the fabric and you got to match it.
I know.
And then,
I know.
right.
I know. Susie likes to do puzzles when we're at the lake and stuff, and she goes down a rabbit hole. But that's okay because you can.
You can.
Absolutely. So we have trivia question. It's time for trivia. Oh wait, let's answer these questions. Wait, Carly, don't do it. The questions.
So the question is how often do we make blocks? To be determined, unless you have an answer.
That is correct.
And then how many total blocks? That one I know.
Yes.
We're going to do 12, so put up 2 fingers.
Yep, we're going to do 12. 12. We're going to do 12 6-inch blocks. Each one of them will be different.
And how often will our videos be released? So that kind of depends on how we
I think
do.
every 2 weeks. I think we're
Right.
going to do them every 2 weeks.
And so,
But that, we reserve the right to change our mind.
So we're still working out that detail because Marcia's been...
I have not been.
She's been on a different journey and such. So we will let you know in February, but we plan to have it wrapped up before end of May.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
So February,
I think
April,
we
May.
were planned on every 2 weeks
Right.
releasing. I can't remember if we're going to release 2 or 3 at a time, or 3 or 4 at a time.
But the videos...
we will let you know.
The videos will be on YouTube, and we will put links in our Facebook page
Right.
to that.
We're not
for
going
you.
to take enough time to do them here
No,
because it would
'cause-
take too much of our time.
It would.
Yeah, but we will announce them and we will show the blocks real quick, and then
Absolutely.
you can go to the YouTube to find more fun.
More fun, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we'll do the trivia question. This one was new to me.
Okay, I didn't read it, so I'm going to be surprised, and I'll try not to answer it out loud.
Okay. Okay, so what household product can be added to your spray bottle of water to get rid of blue water-soluble ink pen marks? You didn't know it either, did you?
I guess I've never had to add anything to my bottle, but I have an idea.
Sometimes they are stubborn. So the first one to get the answer will win a $10 gift certificate.
Yes. Should we do our auction quilt?
Let's talk about the auction quilt. So yay, it's been a while since we've had an auction quilt too.
This one is really something.
This is beautiful. This is a lovely, lovely batik, Island Batik sampler quilt. Made with 12 different blocks. And it has a beautiful, well, it's grunge on the back.
Right.
It's quilted in a modified feather. All batiks.
And
beautiful.
it's a big quilt, people.
It is larger. We'll put the size and everything. You'll find all the details to bid on this tomorrow morning. We'll have the details up on right here on Facebook that you can bid, and Saturday at 1 o'clock the bidding ends. But you're going to want this fresh, clean batik quilt for your house. Some lucky person.
Right.
Yes. So that is that. And then the other thing is, if you watch till the end, we don't have a winner yet. This was kind of a hard one. Do we have anything close, Carly, or is Susie watching it?
My
Do-do-do-do.
grandma said this item took care of just about any stain or problem you had in your life.
Yeah.
My grandma swore by this item.
many, it's used in
And
many.
you all
applications.
have it in your house, I bet.
You do.
If you don't, I would be surprised.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about this. So we have a beautiful, speaking of batiks, I don't know, we're kind of in a fresh springtime.
Well, these aren't really batiks, though. These
Are
are,
they?
cottons.
Oh, but they kind of look batiky,
They
don't they?
do look batiky, yes.
But
If that's a new
pretty
word.
pretty fun charm pack. So if you watch till the end, and if you comment, now you either stop and pick this up or you pay for shipping. So don't comment the word if you're not interested in it. But what is the word, Carly, today?
The word is cold.
Oh, the word is cold. So comment cold for your chance to get in a drawing to get this Gradients Aurora's Charm Pack from Moda. And our winner, yay, hooray, is Leslie Albert. And the answer is baking soda.
And yes, congratulations. So my grandma used to say that if you had coffee or tea stains in your coffee cups, you made a baking soda paste, and that would clean that out.
I got a couple cups of Tom's at home that need that.
Right. And before we wrap this up, we did forget to talk about our clearance sale.
Oh, yeah.
Because I see Carly's got a cute, well, I don't know if she's got that. That's for us. But we are just wrapping up our clearance sale here at the shop, and we have some things up to 75% off in our store.
And it goes through the 14th, I believe.
Yes.
I think we're going through
And
the
we
14th.
have a few cabinets left that Mason, Carly, and I cleaned out of our warehouse that we wanted space for other things. We have just a couple of chairs. Just to let you know, those Aero chairs are now over $400 out on the website, and the ones we have in stock, just a couple left in a box, are a better price than that.
At way better price.
Yes.
And the cabinets, the Bandicoot cabinet and the Judy cabinets, really good deals. And we just got a couple of those left. The fabrics are going down, but we still have a good selection. So if you're looking for backings or even for a new project, we have some. We put some new ones in every week. So they're not all at 75% off, but we've got really good bargains in there. We've got kits. We've got a few jelly rolls and things left too. So you want to come in now between now and the 14th to get the best deals.
Yes, and we of course have new fabrics, new samples around, so they're even
out on the
even
front
more
part of the store
inspiring.
too. Absolutely, and machines. We got some fun machines. We got Mason. He's been working on the used machines. We got lots of wonderful deals on used machines and wonderful deals on new Berninas and long arms as well.
And speaking of Mason, Marcia, should we announce the the chocolate M&Ms for next week?
Yeah, next week. So she's has to go to Kentucky, sadly, for a funeral. But Mason will be joining me here. We're going to call it the M&M Show. But also Carly works behind the camera there, and she does all of the fun things. So it would be M&M, so chocolate M&Ms next week.
So make sure you stock up so you can really enjoy that new Marcia and Mason show. And I guess next week it's
You'll have to look
losing the job.
You'll have to look from Kentucky.
That's right.
With a bag of M&Ms.
There you go.
So anyways, thank you. I think we're about ready to button it up then.
We should button it up.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for joining us here today live at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota. My name is Marcia and this is Joy. We have had so much fun visiting with you. And next week, Mason, Carly, and I will see you, and Joy will be in spirit in Kentucky. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.